and get started with our 3 people. We're going to do this in English today instead of Spanish, okay? TravelMart, Cancun last week. Brett and I left Saturday morning we flew United, and it was fine. It was a very early flight, but it was fine. It was great. Pilar picked us up from the airport. It was fine. We didn't get to experience Olympus Tour. So we stayed at the Fiesta Americana Condesa Cancun, which is in the hotel zone. This was my room. We had deluxe ocean view rooms. All 3 of us, we each had our own room. So they were spacious, they were large, they were very nice. The hotel is all inclusive. The coffee maker was not restocked daily with the little pods, but you could have asked for more if you needed more. But I had twice daily maid service. It was really good.
Did you have to ask for that, or was that
No,
automatic?
that was included.
Okay.
So this was just more views from my room, standing the upper left-hand corner, standing by the bathroom, looking out the windows. When I first walked in, because it was kind of dark. And the upper right-hand corner is the view from my balcony. Again, that's standing in the room, looking out the balcony. The bottom picture is standing on the balcony. So that is their ocean view.
Beautiful.
Rooms there at the Fiesta Americana Condesa. It was recently refurbished, and so it's all open now. All the rooms look nice. The last day we were there, I took a walk around the property because we never officially sighted it, but that's the beach. So it's a really, really nice beach in front of it. I rate hotels based on pool chairs. These passed my test because they're not that ugly white plastic with the blue growth. I prefer a nice cushy chair, but these passed my test.
Are most beaches in Cancun natural or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this a swimming pool?
Yes. And they have a great kids club here at the Fiesta Americana as well. You can see their pirate pool down there at the bottom. If you want more information about the pirate pool, I took a picture of the rules of the pool that tells you the hours and the ages, but you know, I didn't feel like he'd show you that right now. And we ate, so the top 3 pictures are of the Mexican restaurant. That tile is the tile on the floor in the restaurant. Look how cool and like detailed with the sugar skulls it is. And then they have this beautiful mural on the wall. The bar was lit up.
That's a pretty bar.
The food was really good. The service was good. We each had a different Mexican meal. We had tortilla soup. The bottom picture is their coffee shop display case with all of the snacks that we partook in possibly more than once a day.
Yes.
They also had a
That's
churros.
our favorite place, right?
Yes. Yes, they also had a churro station and ice cream, but that did not open until 3. So we can only do that once a day because we had a time constraint. They also had a sushi bar. We had breakfast there. It was really good. It was a good value for the Fiesta Americana.
And
Condesa.
just to add something, the hotel, it's an old hotel. So a lot of people have that idea, but it was completely and fully refurbished last year. So they just opened a few months ago and it looks brand new. So if you have someone asking for the Fiesta Americana Condesa and they say, well, but that's an old hotel and it looks a little bit tired. Right now it's totally different, looks brand new.
Yep.
Is that inside and out, Pilar? Brand new looking?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
They refurbished everything, the lobby, the public areas, the entrance, everything, the room.
Everything. It looks really nice.
Great.
And it is very close to La Isla Shopping Center, so it has a great location.
Yeah. So then we went to the Crown Club in Cancun, which they've been in here before. If you recall, they have 2 hotels in Vallarta. And we went there for a cocktail party. So we didn't actually site the property, but they did give us news that they're opening a new hotel in April of 2020. It's going to be kind of near the Secret Silver Sand, so more Riviera Maya area, but it will be a brand new build family property. I found a link that I'll email to you. It's also on the form that Dan's going to print to you, so you can read a little bit more about the property. But we did see what happened to why can't I click anymore? There we go. We did see a model room. So this is the brand new rooms at the Crown Paradise Club opening in 2020. Family friendly. So they are going to have family rooms with bunk beds and all the kid amenities that the other properties have. And they looked really nice and clean and fresh. It was dark when we were there, so whatever. But This is kind of the style of the family property, all-inclusive, that they're going to have when they open. So I wanted to show you that. Then we went to bed. Oh, it was so nice to go to bed that night. Okay, next day we went to the JW Marriott, which is also in the Cancun hotel zone. Marriotts have a lot of new things coming, and they want to support us in selling. So if somebody calls you, wants a Marriott, yes, we are good with Marriotts. We saw a little bit here of the JW Marriott and the Marriott Cancun. They're redoing the property. 85% of the rooms are done now. They'll be completely done in February. So this is Club 91. This is like their a la carte level. You know, they have hors d'oeuvres here, and you know, it's the privilege level, and it was a really cool area with great views of the ocean. But this was the day Michael was blowing through us, so the pictures here aren't that great. But these are brand new rooms at the Marriott in Cancun. They used to be carpeted and dark and gross, but what they're doing now is like the floor looks like the sand, like the color. So they're trying to make it more Mexico, like, so you see the upper left-hand corner is the bedroom, and then I got a little bit closer on the headboard just to see the details like in the wood. And they're using like local artifacts and trying to make it feel like a Marriott, but also that you're in Mexico. You know, it's not like any standard Marriott you go to.
Is that tile floors? Or like a wood, or
It was tile, but nice.
right.
Yeah.
Nice. I like tile.
Yeah, and that's the view from the rooms. Large balconies. The bathtubs look amazing. The bathrooms look good. The showers can fit 5 people. Like, it looked really nice. And these hotels were busy with conventions. Like, so if people are worried about safety in Mexico, the Marriotts are hosting huge conventions. If it was unsafe, literally nobody would go there. And this left picture is how the hallways are going to look. Again, I saw this property years ago, and it was always just dark, and the ceilings and the carpet. So you don't see a lot of carpet in Mexico, but it looked nice. And all the doors, the lighter wood, it just gives it a more open, airy, beachy feeling. And I also took this picture of the margarita menu, which you can see if you look on my phone a lot better. But they have margarita tastings and all these variations of margaritas you can get in their hotel. And it's EP, so I mean, you have to pay for them. However, I've never seen such a list of margaritas. And unfortunately, we did not go there to taste them, because by the time it came time to do that, Pilar and I were exhausted. We were like, you know what? We can't even muster up enough energy to go try margaritas. So a little bit more about Marriott's. They're opening a new luxury one in Cabo, which we're going to see when we go to Cabo next month. And later on in this presentation, I have got pictures of the new one they're building in Cancun, so I'll show you that. And we had a cocktail event. These pictures are kind of blurry because it was so humid. I didn't realize that my phone had like a film, you know, on it. So we had a cocktail at the Live Aqua Cancun, and these are the rooms at the Live Aqua Cancun. That was the door. So it's a boutique. It's part of the Posadas chain. So this is all-inclusive, adults only. Again, in the heart of Cancun. Very modern, very chic. I follow them on social media, and it gives you a really good idea of the kind of clientele they want here. Modern people that want modern luxury. It's Live Aqua Cancun.
Is that on the
Very
right-hand
zen
side?
feeling.
That is the
Or lobby.
sitting area in the room.
Inside suite. What kind
Right.
of suite would you need to get that?
This was, I didn't write down what kind of room this was, Pilar. I believe these were just the regular rooms, right?
Those were the standard rooms. They have
Yeah, and they said, it depends on where you're at, what kind of view you get.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, that bathtub in the middle, I was just like, okay, I don't need to see anything else on this entire trip. I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah,
So
the spa on this property is really nice too, and it's very zen. The feeling of the property, since you get in, you start smelling the aromatherapy and you know the music. It's like being in a spa in the entire hotel.
Yeah, it's really nice. And again, this is part of the Posadas chain, the Fiesta Americanas. That's with these people.
It is a higher category than the Fiesta Americana, Condesa, or regular Fiesta Americanas. Live Aqua, it's a higher category than the regular ones.
Yeah, to step up. Okay, I lost it. There we go. And then the Fives downtown, they also came to the office quite a while ago. This is a new property. It's open now. This is part of the Hilton chain. They are only working right now with specific wholesalers: Classic, Pleasant, Delta Vacations, and us. Most of their business, though, is coming from Hilton Honors people, of course, but that's just to let you know they need our help. So this is downtown in Playa del Carmen. It's a terrific, terrific location. What we're kind of thinking when we were there is it would be a great combination trip. You know, if you're going for 7 nights to Cancun, to stay here for 2 or 3 nights to experience Playa del Carmen, and you can go somewhere else for the rest. So it's just kind of another way to sell it. But the lower left-hand picture is their check-in desk, their lobby, and the right picture is how it's situated. It was open air up at the top. They are redoing some of their rooms. They weren't all completely done yet, but this was the lead-in junior suite room that we saw. 2 sinks in the bathroom, king bed or double beds, just like the walls, the texture on the walls and the decorations and things like that. It was very Mexico, but very tastefully done. The bathroom amenities were great. Again, that rain shower that can fit 1 million people in there. And again, this was the lead-in room. Had a king bed with a sofa sleeper. Then we moved up to a superior room. The difference, this room is a little bit, or no, we moved down. This is the lead-in room. I'm sorry. We saw the second room first.
This is the 1 bedroom, the junior suite. Sorry.
No, it's not. The next one's the 1 bedroom.
Oh.
The first room that I showed you had one of those curved TVs. You know, and not a flat screen. It was one of those new curved ones. This one did not have a curved TV and only has 1 sink in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. So that was just the difference here. Mm-hmm. Then we went to the 1 bedroom suite.
The 1 bedroom suite, yeah.
The 1 bedroom suite. And the kitchenette was very full. A lot of times kitchenettes in Mexico don't have the ovens. They had a little, I mean, you can't fit a Thanksgiving turkey in there, but they had little ovens, the fridge. It was very nicely done. And they were city view or partial ocean view, but I wouldn't probably mention the partial ocean view just because there's lots of buildings between them and the beach.
Right.
But they do have, oh, I can't click to the next picture. They do have a pool. So you can see that's the ocean view.
That's the ocean view, yes.
And the upper right-hand picture.
The city in the middle.
Yeah. So it's not, you don't go here for the ocean. So, but you can see the ocean from there. Again, Michael was blowing through, so the pictures aren't that great, but the rooftop pool looked really good. There was a bar there. You can see the lower left-hand picture. The lower right-hand picture, behind all of that wood that's up there, they're building a spa. So they're kind of hiding the construction. But, I mean, people were, not when we were there early in the morning, but people are sitting there, having drinks, doing whatever, but you're right in Playa del Carmen. So you can get to all the walking, all the shopping, everything you need there.
You are literally like 5 minutes walking from the ferry to go to Cozumel. Yeah. So this hotel, it's 1 block from the 5th Avenue, but in the original part of Playa del Carmen, because it was built like in 2 different parts. So you have the 5th Avenue, the original 5th Avenue, and then crossing the other avenue, Avenida Constituyentes, is the new part, but this is in the old part.
Yep. And we had breakfast here, so I took a picture of the menu. These are all in paper. Okay. So anyway, we're still here at the Fives. We had breakfast, and I took a picture of the menu. It's all in pesos, but it was a pretty extensive menu. We had chilaquiles, which if you've never had chilaquiles, you need to try them. I have a picture of my chilaquiles on my phone. I can show you if you want me to show you that. Pilar? Yes? I don't have control.
Hold on.
So you can push it over. It's fine.
No, I'm giving you the control again. Okay, now you should have control.
Click to start. I did. Hang on. There we go. Okay. And of course the Fives has the, woo.
Hold on. Yeah, go back a little bit.
I am. There's a lag.
I wanted to add something to the fives. The rooms have kitchens, but the idea of the hotel is not for the guests to cook by themselves. They then send a chef to cook their rooms. So they won't find any cooking items like pots and pans and things like that in the room. They have kitchens, but their idea is to have the chef cooking for them in there, just for you to know. They don't want to give the wrong idea of being an apartment where the guests can go and cook their own food there.
Okay, there we go. Marley Coffee Shop. They talked about it when they were here. We had coffee from there. And I took a picture, of course, of the food because I like food. Took a picture of the food, and it was just a really cool, it's right there on the main road, people walking off the street. It was really.
And it's Bob Marley Cafe.
Yeah,
so it is actually managed by the Marley family. And they have great coffee. And very popular in Playa del Carmen. People from other places stop by to buy the Marley Cafe.
Yep. Then we went to the Royal Hideaway, and this is part of the Barcelo chain. It's the top of the line Barcelo. We're paying 17% commission on all the rooms here at the Barcelo, so that is good to know. Also to know about the Royal Hideaway, it is located in Playa Car. If you don't know what Playa Car is, it's like a gated village. So a gated city. So when we drove in, Pilar had to give her ID and they gave a sticker for the car. So everybody that's in or out of there has to go through one of the multiple gates. So it's very safe. And in Playa Car, all the reuse are there. There's other hotels. There's movie theater, there's golf course. I mean, it's like a city, but it's gated. So it's very safe. And even Brent mentioned, oh, this is like Hawaii where you can just walk right off the grounds to find other things to do. So that means something to you. It means nothing to me. But Royal Hideaway in Playa Car, adults only, all-inclusive, part of the Barcelo, high-end property.
And it is part of the leading hotels of the world. So they have leading hotels of the world standards, which is a warranty of quality and service. The feeling is very European. The food is great and the service is really good. And as Heidi was mentioning, Playa Car is a gated community, very safe, peaceful, and quiet. And at the same time, it is 5 minutes walking from the Fifth Avenue. So they kind of have like the best of both worlds, the safetyness and security and peacefulness and calm from Playa Car and the hotel. Plus, if they want more action and go and to the different restaurants and bars and boutiques, they can just go walking to the Fifth Avenue. Also in the hotel, they have bikes, so they can just get a bike and go biking to the Fifth Avenue if they want.
Yep. And then as we walked around the property, the upper left-hand picture is the view from the special chef's table. So you're actually like literally in the kitchen. I thought it was kind of cool. You know, some chef tables are kind of hidden, but that's like you're in, it was literally in the kitchen. They have a theater, the upper right-hand picture. It was really nice. It was huge. Lower left-hand picture is like a standard table setting. So just I wanted to show the elegance of the hotel. And their business center had Mac computers. I've never seen that. So again, just the elegance and level here. They had, you know, Mac computers. These are the grounds, walking kind of around the property. They're all individual buildings that are 2 stories. They do not have elevators. And then you can see the upper right-hand picture. You see that water feature. They're in the process of repainting all of those blue instead of brown. I didn't take a picture of one of the blue ones because it was kind of ugly with all the construction, but they're in the process of painting those blue. And then you can kind of see their beach. I have a really nice picture of their pool chairs again on my phone, but there was a lady scantily clad in the picture that I didn't realize when I took it. So if you need to see that, I can.
It's just another swimmable beach.
They're all swimmable beaches here.
Okay.
And these are the rooms. So you can kind of see the elegance in the rooms. They're very clean, very fresh. They have recently redone the bathrooms. These bathrooms look way better than they did when I first saw this property. So you can see on the right-hand side, you can see my hand taking a picture of the bathroom and then a picture of the tub. So it was really nice. Again, elegant, adults only, and we're paying 17% commission. All the rooms here look the same. It just depends on where you're at in the property. If you don't want to walk on the stairs, you can request a ground floor, and the grounds were very accommodating to people that can't do stairs. You know, the grounds didn't have a lot of stairs or things like that, but it's good to know they don't have the
I think
elevator.
that's
And
request
they
only.
also have handicap rooms.
Right.
And each one of the individual buildings, they have a concierge office. So
Each building.
in each little building, they have a concierge available during the day for whatever the guests need, just outside of the room.
Is there a nice pool?
Yes. Again, I have my picture of the pool chair had that woman that was in barely their bikini, and I didn't realize it because we were walking. So I can show you on my phone. Then we went to the Live Aqua Boutique, which is similar to the Fives, as in it's a small boutique hotel in Playa del Carmen. However, this one is part of the Posadas chain, and it is all-inclusive. The Fives is European plan. This one is all-inclusive. It's only got 60 rooms. In the green book, we have a typo and it says 600 rooms. No, it's only 60. So if you happen to see that. They have this coffee shop as we were walking through. It was right there in the middle. It's not a very good picture because there was people standing there and they wouldn't move out of the way. And you can kind of see how wet that case is. That's how wet my phone was because it was raining while we were there. So this, again, great location, very hip, very chic. This is also one I suggest if you want to learn more about to follow on social media because they really do a good job of promoting the property. So this is what it looks like, mural in the main restaurant. So you can see it's open air in the middle, but they did have those covers for like the rain and stuff. So not everything was soaking wet. So that was good for me to know too. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to walk through this hotel and get soaking wet. This is what it looks like on the inside from upstairs on the left-hand side. The right-hand side, that's how they have the room numbers. They're on the floor. So I thought that was different. Again, just hip, fresh, chic hotel. And of course, you know, Posadas, they always do this for you when you go visit them on site inspections, the beds. It's very welcoming. And we did ask somebody and they said that the maid's housekeeping freeforms that. The sales girl was like, I can't do this. That's why I'm in sales. I'm not in housekeeping. It was just interesting.
Yeah.
So this was a lead-in, or the only rooms they have here, junior suite. They were a little smaller, but again, you had space. You know, I wouldn't take my kids here just because there's not a lot for them to do. However, great location. Bathroom was clean. It had everything you need. I like the light wood with the televisions there. It was a really nice feeling property. And their pool area was also very neat. It was getting busier as we got there because the rain had stopped, but you can just kind of see their views here of the area. They've got lots of lounge chairs, lots of beds. They have a sushi and tapas restaurant right upstairs. Every time you turned a corner here, there was someplace else to get food. So you will not go hungry at this hotel. And this is the upper left picture is the bar up by the pool. The right picture, they have one of these cars upstairs and they have one downstairs covered with the seashells. So it was kind of neat. And the bottom picture is the little food spread they gave to us while we were there. So we had some juice and some sushi. And so they were really accommodating. Again, it's part of the Posadas chain. So package only hotel. However, boutique, chic, in Playa del Carmen. And it is
On the Fifth Avenue.
On the Fifth Avenue. And it is all inclusive. So
And it is in new part of the Fifth Avenue. So it's in the other side of the Fives. The Fives is by the ferry that goes to Cozumel, and the Live Aqua is in the new part of the Fifth Avenue in Playa del Carmen. It's in the other side. But also it's close by a lot of very nice restaurants, cafes, shops, and it has like several beach clubs really close by. Playa del Carmen has very, very nice beach clubs. So the hotels really do not need to have a beach club on their own. They can experience the different beach clubs, and they also have arrangements with 2 or 3 beach clubs that are close by.
Yep. And the people that were there when we were there were all like younger. It was a younger crowd here. I don't know if that's all the way it always is, but you know, those are things that I noticed. And then we went to the Secrets Maroma, which if you remember, every time we talk about an AM resort, I mention that website to you. So you can find their information on their media site. But the Secrets Maroma is redoing all their rooms. And they're all going to be open in December, she said, before the holidays. I don't know if that's the 1st or the 21st, but she said before the holidays, they're going to reopen. The Secrets Maroma has been open for 10 years, and it was the flagship property for the AM resorts for a really long time, but now they're flagship properties in Panama or something. But this hotel used to be very brown. Like everything was here was brown. It was brown and white, but they've have some more color into it, so they're breathing new life into the property. So this is the picture at the top right and the bottom left are of the lobby, and the picture on the lower right is like a view of the swim out rooms. So they don't connect to the main pool, but you can kind of see you swim out into that little pool.
Is that more of a natural colored water as opposed to blue, kind of making it more look authentic? Or so the water looked kind of a greenish brown?
Yeah, it looked more authentic. That's a good way to describe it. So these are the new rooms. So they're still kind of brown, but everything in there is refreshed. Everything is new in these rooms, and they're all going to be done. And again, here, it doesn't matter what kind of room you're in. They all look the same, except for like the presidential suite. You know, it just depends on where you're at. They all have that giant jacuzzi. I've stayed here at this property before, and there's a lot of stuff to do. And as we walked around, they had like adults were playing Connect Four, but instead of it being Connect Four, it was like they were shooting basketballs into the Connect Four like thing. So they had a lot of activities for adults to do.
Really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
In the upper right-hand corner, does that look really pretty in there?
Yes.
In the back of that bed.
Yes.
It looks like it would be.
It was really nice, and it seemed really just expensive.
The wall, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Did they have it's really kind of impressive looking?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And it took up the whole wall.
Nice.
And then the bathroom sinks I thought were really just different. And again, the shower, you can meet friends at the pool and you can all shower together. They were huge, the showers here. So the hotel was looking really, really nice. I know. And this is the view from this room that we saw. So it's not a bad, I'm standing inside the room. I didn't go on the balcony. I was enjoying the air conditioning for a moment. But this is, you know, that's kind of how their pool goes. It goes all the way around, and they have seats in there and all sorts of, I mean, it was very nice. And to the right is Maroma Beach, which there it is. That's Maroma Beach.
That's
So
not like the best picture of Maroma Beach because it was cloudy and raining, and the color of the water is not the usual color. Actually, this beach had won for several times the first place for the best beach in the world in Discovery Channel and Travel Channel. It is a bay. It is like very safe and swimmable, and it's really beautiful. But yeah, like we weren't in the the best.
You can see Michael out there. Wave to Michael, the storm that.
And after Michael, like the color of the water was kind of brown, and usually it's turquoise water, beautiful. So yeah,
not really. They're not right out here.
For
But yeah,
people that are looking for a great beach, this is a very nice option.
Yeah, the beach is what sells this property.
Yes.
So anyway, so that's Secrets Maroma. Well, the new rooms will all be open in December. You know, adult only, all inclusive, AM resort. Go to the media site for more information. But then we went to the Valentine, which I've been pushing hard all over town. Brad's wife stayed here. Greg is going in December to stay here at this property. So I was very excited to take Brent and Pilar here. This is the lead-in room, deluxe room. This, as I kept saying, this is the worst you can get at this property. The price here and the next room up are not very different. So if you can sell the next room up, I would do so. These rooms only have one sink in the bathroom, but it was very nice and very luxurious and well done. But this is the lead-in room. The lower right-hand picture was my note that you can plug your phone in and you can have Bluetooth through the speakers in the room. So it's not like an iPod docking station, like you can connect your room to the Bluetooth and have it throughout. So that was kind of cool. This is kind of what the Valentine looks like as you walk through the grounds. The Valentine, you know, was built in the mangroves. They didn't tear any trees down or anything to build the property. So this is what the walkways look like through the hotel. The wooden one on the right-hand side is how you get to one of the restaurants. So it's just really nice and romantic feeling. Brent said he'd get lost if he was there, but they have maps everywhere. The Valentine is not on Maroma Beach, okay? But it does have a nice beach. And again, this beach is not as wide as it usually was because of the storm. But they don't really advertise their beach just because it's of the way the hotel is built. But I like to take pictures of the beach whenever I go there because it's a really nice beach area. And this left-hand picture here, if you buy the privilege package, this is what you get. You get one of these palapas by the pool or one at the beach. So I wanted to show that that's what you get. And then the activities throughout the day, again, it's adults only, all-inclusive, but they do list when they are doing pool things, what kind of shows they have. On the other side of this, they say like, happy anniversary to whatever couple or happy birthday to whoever. And you get one of those in your room every day, but they're also posted throughout the property just to kind of keep everybody up to date. This top picture is one side of the large pool that they have. The pool is huge. In my old job, I took a video once swimming from one side of the pool to the other. Well, not swimming, okay? I had my hands on one of those floaties with a drink. And so I took a video and it took me like 3 minutes to get from one side of the pool to the other. So it's a very large pool. The bottom two pictures are the pool in front of the Golden Suites. So they're by themselves. It doesn't connect to the main pool, but the left picture's to the left and the right picture I was looking to the right. So people hang out here, you know, they float around in the thing. So it's just really nice and calming. Then we went to some of the rooms. I wanted to show you this room. If you look in that lower left picture, this is what they call a swim out room. So as you can see, you do have to walk to get into the pool. It's not right at your room. So it's good to know it's not a swim up, it's a swim out room. I mean, it goes to that pool that's here on the lower left. It swims out to that pool. This is the Golden Junior Suite, lower level, ground floor. So you can see the two sinks, they got the toilet, the shower, they have the tub. This tub in the lower right-hand picture, you can see it's kind of enclosed because this is a swim out room. If you're just in a Golden Junior Suite on the upper floor, your jacuzzi is open because you don't have the swim out to the pool because you're upstairs. You can't get to the pool. So that's just, the Golden Junior Suite has this open jacuzzi. The swim out has a closed jacuzzi. So it's just kind of to know. That's what they made sure to point out to us about 1 million times. Then we went to the Imperial Suite, which is the top of the line, which I've never seen this room before because it's always been full every time I've been there. But it was on the corner of the Junior Suite rooms. And so it's 2 rooms. You have one living area. You've got the bedroom. You've got that beautiful jacuzzi with a balcony for chairs. It was, if somebody's looking for top of the line, wants to impress somebody, this is a really good room for them to be in. And then we didn't see it on this trip, but I do have these old pictures saved. The Emerald Suite is probably the most popular room on these properties. It's located closest to the beach. They call it Emerald Suite Oceanfront. So I wanted to show you that right-hand picture. That's what they're calling Oceanfront. So I don't think it's technically Oceanfront. This is more beachfront. Again, these are the lower level Emerald Suites. Upstairs, they don't have the hammocks because it's kind of a liability to have a hammock up on the 2nd floor, but they do have a large balcony. But they have that. I love the left picture with like the jacuzzi bathtub. You like step down into it. So we didn't see that, but these are old pictures of mine. I wanted to show you the Emerald Suite. And, you know, we have the toolkit for the Valentine. She sent all the promotions and pictures and videos that are even better. But they do have a Catholic chapel on site. You can have a legal Catholic wedding in there. They do also have Mass in there if you care. Right-hand side, some of the restaurants, the main restaurant has these little breakouts where they have tables for 2. And you don't have to pay any extra. You can just sit there if you want to eat your breakfast, like in the little inlets. That was neat. Lower left-hand picture, they have hookah. It's not included. Of course, you have to pay for it, but they have it. So there you go. Lower right-hand picture, this is the food spread in the Privilege Lounge. So you can just walk right up. And when we did, we ate a lot of those snacks there.
They were great, actually.
They were great food. Yes, we did not go hungry on this trip.
Oh, yeah.
We had dinner. So after we had our site inspection, they gave each one of us a deluxe suite to just rest in for like an hour. And then we went to have dinner at the French restaurant. Again, all included. We didn't pay any extra. Nobody pays any extra to go here. So this is kind of how the romantic table is set up. And this is what the French restaurant looks like. And of course, because I'm a travel agent, I took pictures of all of our food.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So again, all included. We did not pay extra for any of this. Now, the upper left-hand picture of the salad was a special thing for us that came from the sushi bar. However, like Evelyn was telling us, you could have salad in one restaurant, the next soup in the next one, your main course in the next one, dessert in the last one. You can just move around because you don't have to make reservations, except for the teppanyaki tables, which is pretty standard. So this was our food. The 2 pictures of coffee. We went to the lobby bar afterwards, and Brent and I he had a Spanish coffee and I had a cappuccino. But the food was amazing here, and this was the only restaurant we ate at there. But they have a Mexican, they have Italian, they have an Asian fusion one. So they're all really, really good food at the Valentine.
It was great, actually.
And what I also want to mention about the Valentine, they're huge travel agent supporters. Huge. They know travel agents need rate parity and quick responses and all those things. And they're very much, I've been selling the Valentine now for 9-10 years since it's been open. Never once had a complaint. And they've never once had a price match they haven't been able to help with. So with confidence, we can push the Valentine. Brad's wife is going to tell us more about it when she comes in. And then this is the new Marriott hotel Pilar and I saw. And I put that picture there for you guys of Pilar and I to show you our dedication to our craft.
Yes, you're working so hard.
Our hard hat, site inspection, and our sexy vests. Glasses, okay? It was really hot, you guys, when we went here. But so this Renaissance Cancun is going to be opening December 15th. They're going to have 180 rooms open when they open. It's in a new area called Punta Cancun. It's a new development, all high-end shopping mall, high-end hotels. Everything's kind of located, this is a panoramic photo I took, everything's kind of located around this lagoon. Potentially there could be sharks in there, so just FYI. And you can park your yacht if you decide.
Sharks in the...
Yeah, and that's what they said, in this little lagoon, yeah, because it goes out to the ocean. So we saw this, and you see in the middle picture at the bottom, we saw the whole family of manta rays swimming around. So that was kind of cool. Like, it was special for us, just the kind of stuff you can see there. Lower left-hand picture is going to be the hotel when it opens in December. This is their lead-in room. I believe they just called it a standard or a superior. I didn't write that down. My favorite thing about this property was, if you see on the shower in the lower left-hand picture, it said "get naked." So in case you forget how to shower, get naked before you get in. Every shower door said that. It made me laugh. But anyway, so this is a lead-in room. They were very large. It was a very nice appointed room. The little decorations on the wall we thought were cute, with the little duck and the sea, the starfish. It is European plan. But I mean, everything you needed. So this was the lead-in room. And then we went and saw a suite. So you walked into the upper left-hand picture, the living area, and then around the corner was the bed. And again, in their bathroom, look, it says "get naked" again on that wall. So whatever. And then the lower right-hand corner is like, if you go out on the balcony, that's the separation between each room, like those cool gates. And from here was where I took that picture where I saw the family in manta rays. So, and again, they have like a DJ every day here. It's like they're trying to be a more sophisticated kind of Breathless. If you know the Breathless in your head, it's a little bit more sophisticated than that. It's more expensive than that. It's EP. Very Miami vibe is kind of what they're going for here. He said,
the whole area of Puerto Cancun, which is a new development, with the marina. It's a new marina. It looks very like Miami, with buildings and very modern, and only with a prettier ocean than Miami, I think.
And he gave us one that you guys can see right here. I brought one paper back and to see kind of what it's going to look like around with the pool and stuff. I have construction pictures of the pool, but I didn't put those in here because they don't really show you anything. But their motto was kind of look and look again, is what he was saying. You see something and then you want to look at it again. So it was just kind of hip to be seen. Last thing, we went to the Now Sapphire, which again is part of the AM Resorts chain. So you can go to the media site, but they're redoing their rooms as well. So they wanted us to come see them. So I want to just kind of show you a little bit. The lower left picture is their pool. The pool was huge and it was a happening place. Like, they were having fun. Pilar and I decided we're going to stay there next time. They were having a lot of fun. The lower right-hand picture, I wanted to show you, that's how they're stopping some of the seaweed. that comes up on shore. It's like a net. He said he said it doesn't usually look like this, but they're placing it right now. They had taken it away and they're putting it back out there to stop some of the seaweed. The seaweed wasn't a huge, yes, there was seaweed on the beach when we were there, but it wasn't a big deal. Hotels clean it, you know, so, but he was showing us they did that. These are the new rooms. Now, if you've seen the old rooms, you don't know that these look new, but these look nice. These are really fresh, clean rooms. I did not show you a picture of the bathroom. We saw the bathroom, but they're going to change the bathroom again. So I didn't want to show you what it looked like, but you feel like you're in Mexico here at this hotel. So it's so it's a family-friendly AM resort. So of course, you know, no wristbands, no reservations, kids club, teens club, all that kind of stuff. But it was very Mexico. Very
It
Mexico.
used to be a Melia before.
A long, long time ago, it was a Paradisus.
Yeah.
And so, but it was a very nice property. And the guy there is super nice. I've known him forever. So we saw that property and because they wanted to show us the rooms and they asked for our opinion and we said, it looks great. My only complaint is that they don't have bathtubs. And if you have young kids, trying to get young kids clean in a shower is complicated, but that's my only complaint about those rooms. And then we came home.
Oh my God.
And in between all these, we had meetings. And I got notes about
Lots of meetings.
who's this and who's opening new hotels and all this stuff. But that's what we saw.
Wow.
Right.
And then I have a Crown Paradise Club, the one that's opening. I have one paper for them too. You guys can look at it if you want to see.
And just for you to know, Paradisus is opening a new property in Playa Mujeres in April 2019.
Yeah, but we didn't see it. So that's what we have. And then, yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you, Pilar.
Let us know if you have questions because I said I have